Hello, everyone. My name is David McRae, and thank you so much for joining me on this Global Smart Asset GSA engagement session on our virtual platform. As many parts of the world continue to battle coronavirus outbreaks, we hope this pandemic will end soon so we can hold meetings all over the country and all around the world. One of our colleagues passed away during the COVID-19 pandemic. On behalf of the GSA family, our deepest condolences to the bereaved family. The loss can feel immeasurable, but so can the love that's left behind. In terms of why we're here today, GSA would like to inform our community about what we've done and what we intend to do in the coming days. During the COVID-19 pandemic, GSA have worked on our own exchanger development process, as we promised our community before. GSA Exchange will launch a beta version this year. We're also working on making the GSA ecosystem healthier so it can sustain itself even during big dips in the market. So let's start off with the basic foundations. What is blockchain? There are two big words in the blockchain industry. The first, yes, you've guessed it, is blockchain, and the second is Bitcoin. Newbies will often confuse themselves by believing that these are the same thing, but actually they're not. So what is blockchain and how is it related to Bitcoin? The main purpose of the blockchain is to allow fast, secure, and transparent peer-to-peer transactions. It's a trusted, decentralized network that allows for the transfer of digital values, such as currency and data. Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency to use blockchain technology. It was invented by the person or group of people that go by the pseudonym of Satoshi Nakamoto. The sole purpose of Bitcoin is to act as a store of value. It allows for peer-to-peer transactions that don't need a third party, such as PayPal or a bank. So why do we need blockchain? Here are some reasons why blockchain technology has become so popular. Resilience. Blockchain have replicated architecture. The chain is still operated by most nodes in the event of a massive attack against the system. Time reduction. In the financial industry, blockchain can play a vital role by allowing the quicker settlement of trades, as it doesn't need a lengthy process of verification, settlement, and clearance, because a single version of agreed upon data of the share ledger is available between all the stakeholders. Reliability. Blockchain certifies and verifies the identities of the interested parties. This removes double records, reducing rates and accelerating transactions. Unchangeable transactions. By registering transactions in chronological order, blockchain certifies the unalterability of all operations, which means that when any new block has been added to the chain of ledgers, it can't be removed or modified. Fraud prevention. The concepts of shared information and consensus prevent possible losses due to fraud or embezzlement. In logistics-based industries, blockchain can act as a monitoring mechanism to reduce costs. Security. Attacking a traditional database is the bringing down of a specific target. With the help of distributed ledger technology, each party holds a copy of the original chain, so the system remains operative even if a large number of the other nodes fall. Transparency. Changes to public blockchains are publicly viewable to everyone. This offers greater transparency, and all transactions are immutable. Collaboration. Allows parties to transact directly with each other without the need for mediating third parties. And finally, decentralized. There are standard rules on how every node exchanges the blockchain information. This method ensures that all transactions are validated and all valid transactions are added one by one. Let's talk about the problem with proof of work now. To create economies of scale, miners often pool their resources together through companies that aggregate a large group of miners. These miners then share the rewards and fees offered by the blockchain network. As the blockchain grows, more computers join to try and solve the problem. The problem gets harder and the network gets larger. Theoretically, distributing the chain further and making it even more difficult to sabotage or hack. In practice, though, mining power has become concentrated in the hands of a few mining pools. These large organizations have the vast computing and electrical power now needed to maintain and grow a blockchain network based around proof of work validation. This is why GSA is bringing in POW, proof of work validation, and POS, proof of sale algorithm, for solving proof of work issues. What is a masternode? Masternode is simply a cryptocurrency full node or computer wallet that keeps the full copy of the blockchain in real time. Just like you have Bitcoin full nodes and it's always up and running. GSA masternodes operate on a collateral-based system that functions much like a POS protocol. Operators must own a significant amount of the 4,000 GSA coin in order to operate a masternode. In turn, masternode operators are guaranteed annual coin earnings for their services. In this way, the network ensures that its most important nodes are financially incentivized, which ultimately bolsters network stability and loyalty. For this reason, masternodes are also known as bonded validator systems. The logic is similar to staking in a POS system. Some of the special functions that these nodes perform are increasing privacy of transactions, doing instant transactions, participating in governance and voting, and enabling budgeting and treasury systems in cryptos. These masternodes are not standalone, but they're always communicating with each other, and these nodes make a decentralized network and are often referred in short form as MN. So how do you run a masternode? The main feature of the masternode is the masternode setup is the requirement to lock up a significant portion of the native digital currency of a network in which the node operates. While it's essential to lock away cryptocurrency in order to create a stake, the prerequisite is independent of the consensus method utilized in a specific network. Therefore, anyone running a masternode needs to put up some tokens regardless of whether the network may rely on proof of work or any other consensus method. Other requirements for setting up a masternode, which are common across all digital currency networks, include a dedicated IP address and server to service the node, as well as the availability of storage capacity for the whole network. Additional qualifying requirements vary from one network to another and are usually dependent on the basis of the cryptocurrency project. So what are some of the advantages of operating masternodes? The inclusion of masternodes in a blockchain network is effective in preventing any collusion by miners that might affect network security. In most cases, masternode owners are able to accept or reject any transactions guaranteed by miners. This oversight authority is essential in keeping the miners in check and ensuring the crypto ecosystem remains healthy. Obviously, the financial incentive is the key reason why many people set up masternodes. The rewards are proportionate based on the seniority level of masternode operators, with those who've staked tokens longer getting more financial rewards. The majority of networks designate masternode owners as part of the block rewards. The rewards will be in the form of tokens from the project. Therefore, running a masternode is an easy way to earn digital currency as well as recoup your initial investment. In addition, some actors view running masternodes as a clever way of holding, since the staked tokens are practically in reverse and are earning interest from the network. Besides, running a masternode is seen by many as a step forwards towards financial sovereignty. The Dash Masternode community states it clearly. Think of a masternode as a savings account with a minimum deposit of 1,000 Dash. A traditional savings account pays interest, and a masternode pays rewards, which are very much like interest. In the case of the masternode, the reward, or interest, comes from performing services for the network, not from lending. The big difference between a traditional savings account and a masternode is that your initial deposit never leaves your possession. Away from the profit motive, masternode operators also get to actively participate in the projects they support, as masternodes often come with voting rights. Finally, it's important to note masternodes run on a layer on top of the original network. Developers are able to introduce new features on the blockchain on this second layer. Subsequently, masternodes are essential to the growth of a project. So how are masternodes useful for GSA investors? Masternodes are useful for GSA investors because the running of a masternode is incentivized. Consider it just like earning monthly or weekly interest on your crypto holdings. Different cryptocurrency have different incentive models through which an MN operator can earn a decent monthly or weekly income. GSA call it smart passive income. So let me run through a little bit of a masternode structure. This might be a little numbers heavy, but bear with me and we'll run through it step by step. So for example, if you have a block between 2 and 500,000 for GSA rewards, then that will be about 3,000 GSA masternodes. If it's 500,001 to 10 million, then you'll get 5 GSA rewards. That's about 4,000 GSA masternodes. And we can keep on going through this. We've got 10 million and 1 to 50 million. That's about 4 GSA rewards. That'll be about 5,000 GSA masternodes. So basically, the more blocks that you have, the more masternodes you're going to be getting as a result. I'm sure all that's going to be attached in some of the additional information that's alongside this broadcast. So let's return back to passive income through a GSA masternode. There's great interest in passive income in crypto that can be caused by mining or operating a node. Mining is a little controversial because the energy consumption during the proof of work process is very high. If a masternode is used, this is not the case, since very little computer powering is required for masternode staking. If you buy more GSA coin for hosting your masternode on our masternode hosting program, this big whale dip is the biggest opportunity for you to buy more GSA coin for masternode. So what about the GSA Masternode host platform? The GSA Masternode host platform is a non-custodial hosting and staking service, which allows users to deploy full nodes, stake coins, and monitor their rewards and investments. This service uses dedicated bots to provide up-to-date information and news. The GSA team successfully cut down masternode hosting costs so that our miners can earn more money with our masternode host platform. The GSA team have already talked to several masternode host platform companies. In the coming days, our community can host their masternode company alongside GSA's masternode host platform. Ultimately, what are we trying to achieve at GSA? GSA aims to become the complete masternode ecosystem, offering masternode analysis, earning opportunities, and a platform to buy and sell. The GSA team are already communicating with some renowned exchanges like Bittrex, Binance, Haboy, but their listing fee is so high that we're thinking that rather than paying them, we should just invest more in our exchanger project. GSA Planning appears to be pushing the frontiers of masternode hosting and provides a plethora of features for users to enjoy. Respondents highlighted a number of GSA features, including lock-in, coin burn, auto reinvest, and instant buy. Today, GSA is pleased to announce a limited edition collaboration with some professional football and cricket players. Visit GSA NFT, which will launch at the end of this year, for updates on the latest drops and upcoming NFT collections. Any artist or creator interested in collaborating with GSA NFT are welcomed in our platform. Thank you so much for joining this broadcast today. My name has been David McRae, and I am a GSA ambassador.